The United States and Russia clash at the UN Security Council, Monday, January 31, 2020 to Moscow lost in an attempt to block public gatherings about the buildup of Russian troops near the Ukrainian border and Western fears of an invasion of Russian troops into Ukraine. As the Washington Post reported, Russia angrily criticized the US for inflaming hysteria over Ukraine, saying it had brought pure Nazis to power on Russia's borders and wanted to make heroes of those who fought on Hitler's side. Russia's UN ambassador Vasyl Nebenzia said the US was provoking an escalation of the situation by accusing Moscow of preparing to attack Ukraine. You wait for it to happen, as if you want your words to come true, Nebenzia said in remarks addressed to the US ambassador to the United Nations, Linda Thomas-Greenfield. Thomas-Greenfield denied the accusations. Imagine how uncomfortable you would be if you had 100 points era troops on your border, said Thomas-Greenfield, as quoted by the app. Russia, demanding a Western commitment to exclude Ukraine from its security umbrella, has threatened to take military action if its demands are not met, Thomas-Greenfield said. The confrontation is one of the sharpest in recent years in international forums. The vote to hold an open meeting came to a 10 result, with Russia and China against, and 3 abstentions. The vote requires 9 votes to be approved. China's ambassador to the United Nations, Zhang Jian, said that what was urgently needed now was quiet diplomacy, but not microphone diplomacy. However, a majority of the 15-member council voted to continue the public session. The UN Undersecretary General for Political Affairs, Rosemary DiCarlo, then continued with an open briefing, which was followed by speeches from the 15-member council. Russia itself has repeatedly denied allegations of intent to launch an attack, but has demanded that NATO pledge never to allow Ukraine to join the alliance, stop the deployment of NATO weapons near Russia's borders, and withdraw its troops from Eastern Europe. NATO and the US called the demands impossible. Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov and US Secretary of State Antony Blinken made no real progress in easing tensions at their meeting in Geneva earlier this month. They are expected to speak by telephone Tuesday, according to the Russian Foreign Ministry. Wait for the latest Ukraine news only on the Military News channel. Like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to turn on the notifications so you get the latest video from us. Thank you.